What's good, my man? I hope you're doing well, and I hope this reaches you. You know, if you were half awake or awake all this time, and you were observing the journey you were going through, and you're seeing what we have discussed it in the past videos. You might have a life right now coming from the wild. You know, you might not see days and days or months and years how everybody sees society or program to be. And perhaps you are married and have kids and some sort of life, but you look closely. It's nothing but cause and effect. It's just a business deal, business partner. There's nothing real about it. Because in the man-made world, people learn to be individually in the past. I never belonged to any community or some sort of surrounding, but people somehow were belong to certain groups or tribes, and it was all about the community or tribe well-being, the tribe's happiness, the tribe achievement. And if you did anything wrong, the worst punishment for you is being outcast or kicked out from that tribal movement. In the modern world, you come to be to recognize yourself as an individual. I like this, I like that. And it's all about you. It's all a blessing, consistently. The journey. Perhaps you are a father, a mother, and you're part of a family. It is a blessing. For those who's not open-minded, this is not for you. Skip forward, move ahead, because most people born into the man-made world, they're born into a society, certain movement or the best way I could explain it is like a current that pushes you forward, and you have to obey and obey by it. And it pushes you to obedience and saying your thought and your meaning has no say in it. But in the very beginning, um, trying to survive in a close circle of human being, it's clear who is who and who is what. But it doesn't, there's no pride about it. It is what it is, and it's the benefit of all. But in the man-made world, is it's not like that. It teaches you to go on your own, and the minute you can reach that level and fend for yourself, if you do make it, make it. If you do not make it, you don't make it. But somehow, regardless, it don't matter. The truth is, regardless what route you took, the minute you come to this planet Earth, you were one with all. There was nothing there to defend. Because you're already to learn and explore. There is no such thing as insult. Silly things or no silly things, you don't see it personally and get offended by it. All of the offending and all of that, it was after puberty. Whatever circle or whatever environment you were in, or whatever energy they were giving to you, fearfully. For example, if you were in a strict household and they were telling you that money is evil and alcohol is evil and all sorts of whatever, all sorts, since you were like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. But the minute you hit puberty, going into the world, open world, you're no longer in your circle and reliance of the surrounding you were in 24/7. You're going to school and you fear, so on. And then you have all other beings just like you from other perspective of belief, generating their belief upon you. They're saying, their belief, their perspective. Perhaps you are not in an environment, there's not many of you to be there to protect you, or as a group to force your belief. You know, that's how the world is. It's all the build-up archives of constructing broken mind, passed down from generation to generation, from parents, grandparents to you. But the truth is, when he came into the world, before they teach you colors and numbers and spells or so on, you were free. You were one. There's no such thing as fear unless your household was chaos. There's no such thing as shame or whatsoever. You were free to explore, to spread the leaf over your head and jump into a pile of leaf, climb the tree to see distant or see how high you can go, jump in the mud to see how far the splash can go, dance in the rain. Because there was no output of noise distracting you from being curiosity and trying to understand Now, your purpose here in this earth to learn, but also to create a family, create a certain value, create certain lifestyle, create clothing, microphone, whatever, creative mind. Because you are made out of God's image. You are manifestation of the flesh of God itself, to think, create something. Imagination and thoughts is a tool. A tool. If you want to build a house, you have to think of shape. Picture it. Perhaps you've seen some other houses down the road or somewhere, or the draw. Fantasy. And you bring it alive. That's creations. What is God? God is a creative God. Create all things your eyes can see. The air you breathe, the trees, soil, the sun, the moon, and the Lord. You see, it's a giving God, consistently, unconditionally giving. So the nature of God is love that gives, give, and clarity of seeing itself in all perspective. Don't limit yourself. Perhaps you come to this world and be safe and sit still and return. It's like the story of the, what is the story? Is like the something son. One son wanted his inheritance and went away, and then one son stayed home, and when the other son, they came back from claiming all his inheritance and spent it in all the worldly things. And when he returned, the father spent a big party, and the son that was at home was like complaining. It's like, you never throw a party like this for me, but the father, like, you never, you were always here. He went and he came back alive. It's like this world. He came here, he prepared in the Garden of Eden. You were in the surrounding of your safety, and you eat the fruit of life. You go out there, explore, free will, do whatever you want to do. But you must return. But before you enter, you must return, like they all say, like the mother say. All the dirt in there has to stay outside. The phoenix, you have to rebirth or whatever, reborn. It's like the other saying. It's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than somebody in the worldly possessions. It's letting go of your own understanding and ego. The eye guides of clouds, of building, of self. From the journey you're going through, consistently building a clouds of archives of library in your mind that you call yourself, I am this person. But you are not the mind. You're not the thoughts. The thoughts is the tools, like I said. For you to fix something. Example, the other day I had to deal with this, fixing some problems, and I have to tell the people around me to be quiet because they make so much noise for me to think, to analyze what I have to do from different angles and situation to fix it. The thought is just a tool. But if you build up thoughts from ease and ease of go of your journey, holding the crutches and whatever it is, let go. For a quick example, somebody caused you issue and perhaps made you feel sad or some sort of anger a few years or perhaps yesterday or the day before, weeks on it or weeks ago, and you perhaps forget about it. But the minute you sense your eyes see or hear something similar, it brings it back up and reminds you of that person. But you never let go of forgive. Forgive is not about it was right what they did. It's about understanding that that person was that. But if you carry it all along in the present moment, they're living rent free in your mind, and your mind disturbed causes your emotion to feel a certain way, anger, hate, whatever it is. Let go, my friend, because carrying that disturb you, and every present moment you are here at this moment, you're scanning for that, and the future causes you to worry about coming ahead or what expecting to come, and you are never completely being there. My brother, trust in God. God is truth. God is always truth. God is always kind. God is always unconditional love. God is peace. God is freedom. God is joy. God is happiness. God is everywhere. Your body is the temple of God. I heard that somewhere before. But for your body to be a temple of God, has to be silent. Your mind has to be quiet. And your emotion has to be also quiet. The kingdom of the Lord, I heard it somewhere before, is also within you. It's not what you see or the program designed you since you came to this world innocent, free of all, and everything come to you by the teaching of whatever society you are in. Imagine this: you are in somewhere in the deep forest, in the jungle, and you don't know the civilization you are in with everything you are seeing, phones, whatever. You see? Completely misunderstanding. It's all up here. How you just how you see it. Anyhow, snap out of it. If you're half awake or awake, this is for you. If you're open-minded, this is for you. And if you're not, skip. Move on. This is not for you. Anyway, make it happen.